Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Delicious Disasters. Today we are going to be making cabbage rolls. I have made cabbage rolls before, so I'm going to try and do this recipe from memory. Cabbage rolls are actually pretty much the only thing I can make. So we're going to have to blanch our cabbage, get our meat ready, cook some rice. I do have a great website for you guys if you want to learn how to blanch a cabbage. I'm going to put that in the comments below. And yeah, let's see how this works out. First things first, we're going to have to chop our onions so we can add these to the meat along with some garlic and some other good spices. I hate chopping onions. I'm going to try and multitask on this one, which may or may not turn out well. I've added my veggies to the pan. We're going to fry those up. And over here, we are making rice. I suck at making rice. I put 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water, and we're going to let that boil. Making this recipe from my memory. When I used to make it for myself, I was too afraid to cook rice, so I used to use those Uncle Ben's Minute Rice little lunch packages. Today I am actually cooking rice. I did have to reference the Tasty video for how to cook rice. She recommends 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Once that's boiling, you're gonna simmer it for 18 minutes. So that's what I did, and hopefully my rice works out. I've never made rice before. Now we're gonna get to blanching our cabbage. If you guys are scared to blanch your cabbage, don't worry. This is literally the only thing I know how to do. I had a bookmark for a website that I'm gonna leave in the comments from years and years and years ago that taught me how to blanch a cabbage, and it has never failed. This lady's blanching cabbage instructions are great. So first, what we're going to do that isn't in the instructions that I have learned is core the cabbage first. So basically we're going to cut the top of the cabbage out and then stick it in some boiling water. I need a better knife. This guy is all ready to go in our pot of boiling water. We're going to kind of turn it around as it boils and hopefully pull the leaves off as they get nice and moist. Now we don't want to boil the cabbage completely. Just get it soft enough to peel off the leaves. So our cabbage is ready for us to peel the leaves off. Remember, the outside ones are going to be garbage. And this is very hot. So I'm going to take it out of the pot and then de-leaf it. We do have our garbage leaves that I'll probably throw out. I might keep them for later, and I'll tell you guys why in a couple minutes. I haven't decided yet. But we're not going to use these to roll the cabbage rolls in, so I'll just put them aside. Now you really have to be gentle with these. Try and find where it would have connected to the core and peel from there. So next in a bowl, we're going to combine the meat that we made plus the rice, which turned out great. Thank you, Tasty. And smush it up with our hands. And then make little cabbage burritos out of them. Oh my God, my rice didn't turn out as good as I thought. I kind of feel like an idiot for saying how great it turned out. But that's okay, we're gonna make it work anyway. Now we take our leaves, grab some of our mixture, and roll a little burrito. We have all of our little cabbage burritos ready to go. The next step is we are going to get some cans of tomato soup and pour them all over the cabbage rolls. I'm sure if there was an actual recipe I followed, they would have told me some really awesome way to do this. I'm just going to use soup because it's easy and that's what I know to do. Remember those garbage leaves I told you about? I did decide to save them, but you can use the rest of your cabbage that you don't use. We're going to want to put the garbage leaves on the top of the cabbage rolls so that the actual cabbage rolls don't burn in the oven. Now you are going to throw these garbage leaves out once the dish is cooked, but this is purely just so that the actual cabbage rolls don't burn. And here we have it. Just remember, it doesn't have to look pretty. All the leaves on top are the garbage leaves. And when you get down to the nitty-gritty of the cabbage, it's really hard to peel, even if you've blanched it. So don't worry if your leaves are half ripped or there's like a whole bunch of portions on here. As long as it's covering the actual cabbage rolls, we should be fine. I actually know what I'm talking about in this video. It feels weird. I feel like this is gonna be a pass. Our cabbage rolls are done. They smell really good. First things first, we are going to take all of the garbage leaves that we used for this recipe off of the cabbage rolls. Now for the taste test. Those are really hot, but they're really good. This one is going to be a pass. I'm super excited that I got to cook the rice by myself and made these delicious cabbage rolls. Please join me next time for another episode of Delicious Disasters.